Okay, picture this. You've got a mountain of laundry waiting, you load up the machine, you're all ready to go, you hit start, and nothing. The buttons are dead, and you've just got this little CL code blinking at you. Don't panic. Let's figure out what that code really means and get it fixed in like the next 60 seconds.
So yeah, you're staring at that CL on the display, and I know what you're thinking. Oh great, it's broken. This is going to be an expensive service call. The whole machine just feels locked down and totally useless. It's super frustrating, I get it. But honestly, I've got some really good news for you.
Go ahead and take a deep breath. I promise, your washing machine is not broken. That CL code, it isn't an error message at all. It's actually a safety feature that got turned on by accident, and turning it off is incredibly simple. You are absolutely in the right place to get this sorted out fast.
So what is this mysterious feature anyway? Let's break down what control lock actually is and why your washer has it in the first place. Because once you get what it's for, you'll be the one in charge.
That CL just stands for control lock. You might also know it as child lock, which pretty much gives away its main purpose, right? Its only job is to lock all the buttons on the control panel. This is perfect for stopping a wash cycle from getting messed up, either by someone bumping into the machine or, a curious kid who loves to push shiny buttons.
And here's another great piece of news. Even with the control lock on, if you already had a load of laundry going, it's going to finish just fine. The machine isn't stalled or anything, it's just the buttons that are taking a little break. Your laundry is completely safe and sound in there.
All right, let's get to the main event, turning this thing off. For the huge majority of washing machines out there, the fix is as simple as pressing and holding one single button. That's it.
So the first thing you need to do is scan your control panel and look for a little padlock icon. Got it? Okay, now here's the key part. Press and hold that button. Don't just tap it, you gotta hold it down for about 3 to 5 seconds. You'll probably hear a little beep, and just like that, the CL code should vanish.
But wait, what if you're looking at your machine and thinking, I don't have a padlock button? Don't worry, that's actually super common. The lock function often likes to play hide and seek by sharing a button with another feature.
On a ton of different models, that little padlock symbol isn't on its own button. Instead, you'll find it printed just below another button's main label. The most common places to check are under the delay start button or the cycle signal button. Just look closely for that tiny padlock, that's your target.
Okay, so you've tried holding the button, you've looked everywhere, but you're still locked out. It happens. Some models are just a little bit different, but don't worry, there are still a couple more easy things to try.
If pressing a single button didn't do the trick, your machine probably needs a 2-button combo, kind of like a secret handshake. The principle is exactly the same. Press and hold, but you'll just use 2 fingers instead of 1.
So what are the most common combos? A lot of machines use temp and spin. Try pressing and holding both of those at the same time for 3 seconds. If that doesn't work, give start and pause a try. It's almost guaranteed that one of those pairs is the magic key for your washer.
Now let's say, in the very rare case that you've tried the single button press and the 2-button combo, and that CL is stubbornly refusing to leave, well, there is one final method, and this one is absolutely 100% guaranteed to work.
This is the ultimate override. We're going to do a hard reset of the machine's control board. It sounds really technical, but I promise, it's as simple as unplugging a lamp. This will wipe that setting clean.
Now, the timing here is absolutely crucial. You have to physically pull the plug from the wall socket and leave it unplugged for 1 full minute, 60 seconds. That time allows all the electronics inside to fully power down and reset. Then, when you plug it back in, the control lock will be gone.
Okay, before we wrap this up, I want to clear up one thing that trips people up all the time. The control lock, that CL code, is not the same thing as the door lock. It's really important to know the difference.
It's actually a really simple distinction. CL is something you activate, and it only locks the buttons on the panel. The door lock is totally different. That's an automatic safety feature that locks the door during a cycle so water doesn't spill out. So just remember, turning off CL won't suddenly unlock the door in the middle of a wash.
So now that you know how to turn the lock off, guess what? You also know how to turn it on. You've officially gone from being confused by this feature to being in complete command of it.
Yep, that's right. If you actually want to turn the lock on, maybe you have little kids around and you want to keep them from starting a new cycle, you just repeat the exact same steps. Press and hold that same button or button combo until you hear the beep and see CL pop up on the screen.
So here's a great little summary of your game plan. Always start with the easiest fix.
press and hold one button. If that doesn't work, move on to the 2-button combo. And your foolproof, can't fail, last resort is always that 60-second unplug. So let's just recap the most important stuff. CL simply means the child lock is on. Your number one fix is to press and hold that button with the little padlock for about 3 seconds. If all else fails, unplugging the washer for 1 minute is your guaranteed reset. And most importantly, remember, this is a feature you now control. You came here feeling frustrated by some blinking code, and now you've completely mastered one of your appliance's key safety features. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other powerful settings are hiding on your machine that you've just been ignoring? What else can make laundry day even easier?